This public service announcement is brought to you by
Girls Making Media.
Women earn 78 cents for every dollar men make for the same exact job.
What? That's not fair.
Lilly Ledbetter stood up and resisted wage discrimination. Mrs. Ledbetter was a supervisor at Goodyear Tire and Rubber's plant in Alabama from 1979 until her retirement in 1998. For most of those years, she worked in a position largely occupied by men. As she herself said, "My salary started out in line with the salaries of men performing similar work, but over the years, unbeknownst to me, my raises were always smaller. Eventually I was earning $3,727 a month, while the lowest paid of my male colleagues got $4,286 for doing the same job."
Lilly took him to court. Her lawsuit took many years, and she tried and tried again to succeed in getting her back pay. Lilly was originally awarded $3 million, but it was reduced to $360,000. In 2007, the Supreme Court ruled that she didn't make her claim within 180 days of the initial decision to pay her less, so it awarded her nothing.
That's sneaky.
It might be too late for Lilly, but not for you, because President Obama just signed his first bill on January 29, 2009, the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act. It amends Title VII of the 1964 Civil Rights Act.
It says, after you find out you have been paid less than an equivalent coworker, you can file a complaint even if it is 180 days after any discriminatory paycheck. This bill restores the law to where it was before the Supreme Court's decision in Ledbetter v. Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. Now workers have rights to sue, regardless of when they find out about the unfair pay.
How many people know what their colleagues make? Do you? How are you supposed to know if you are getting paid less if you don't know what your coworkers get?
Did you know that 1/3 of privately owned businesses ban employees from talking about wages?
If your employer tells you, "Oh no, we don't talk about pay here," then talk. You and your fellow employees could be getting ripped off.
Mrs. Ledbetter said, "Each paycheck I received was an act of discrimination, regardless of the amount of time that passed.
You work equally as hard. You should get paid equally."
Visit the National Women's Law Center's website at www.nwlc.org to learn more about the Fair Pay Act and your rights.
This project was brought to you by Girls Making Media and created at WomanKraft Art Center.
Funding for this project was provided by Every Voice in Action Foundation, with additional funding and support provided by the Pima County Tucson Women's Commission.